Justin Bieber drama at Kris Jenner's 17th birthday? We gotta talk about this, but before we get into it, hello! My name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out here on this beautiful Monday morning. It is Monday, the beginning of the week, best friend, and we are here together. We are here slaying the week, and I know it's gonna be a beautiful week because guess what, girl? You and I, we're blessed, honey, okay? And even though things may seem a little dark, we are gonna pass that darkness with our light, and it's gonna be a fabulous week ahead, okay? Bloop. Listen, best friend, I also, before we get into this, I'm so excited to announce that all of the toys are on my Amazon wish list for my annual toy drive. I am so grateful. This year is going to be bigger than ever because not only are we donating to wonderful organizations, we are also going to be teaming up, hopefully, God willing, with Kathy Hilton and all of the wonderful organizations that she works with, like the Children's Hospital, etc. So I'm gonna have a full other video of all the organizations with their information and emails in case you wanna check, double, triple check that everything is accurate. And I'm just so excited and grateful to be able to do that. So stay tuned for that video because I'm just finalizing all the last details. But yes, if you wanted to go ahead and purchase a toy for a wonderful deserving kid, or child, baby, kid, children, baby, you know, girl, all ages, it is in the link in my description. I'm so thankful and grateful. All right, best friend, so Justin Bieber was at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, and there was something that a lot of people are talking about, best friend, and it was something around his Bieber area, if you know what I mean, girl. Okay, so the picture of Justin Bieber at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party was sent to me a million times. And they're like, Sebastian, you gotta talk about it. I'm like, but talk about what, girl? And seriously, I was like, okay, you know, the glasses, the this, the that. Then somebody pointed out to me, Sebastian, did you see down below? And I was like, girl, down below where? Listen, no, I did not see down below because Justin is not somebody who inspires me to see down below. But best friend, what in the Elsa? Let it go, let it go. Snow, snowman. The snow, what's going on with the snow here, girl? Elsa, did you freeze LA again, bitch? What is that, sir? Now listen, that could be a lot of things, honey. Okay, it could be some snow. It could be a little cake. It could be a little setting powder. Okay, it could be some talcum powder. Okay, it could be cigarette, you know, maybe he smokes cigarettes, okay? It could be a lot of things, but a lot of people, of course, are saying that it's giving, let it go. Anyways, girl, I have no idea what it is, bitch, but here he is with Kris Jenner looking fabulous. Kris Jenner just looked absolutely fabulous. But what do you guys think? Because, of course, you know what the rumors are saying. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anyways, happy birthday, Kris. You looked fabulous. Thank you, just looked so good. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, it could also have been a powdered donut. You know, of course, people are, you know, my first thought is like, girl, what in the Dunkin' Donuts is going on here? Where is Ben Affleck? You know, the first thing I want to obviously say, it's like, you know, these allegations of, oh, it's, you know, it's snow. You know what snow is, right? Let it go! You know, with the snow and the vacuum cleaner, when you use the nose to the vacuum cleaner, you know what I mean, girl. Okay. Well, look at that line. Okay, girl. That is what the accusations are. But I will say this, you know, as somebody who has, you know, seen up front, unfortunately, you know, drug abuse and stuff, it is a very, very, very delicate allegation, you know, and it is something that, you know, that's why I'm just like always going to be giving everyone the benefit of the doubt because it is no lie. Here in Hollywood, girl, everybody seems to be doing it, you know. Okay, girl, listen, I've never told you, and really no one. I've always been, say no, just say no. I've always been like that. I've never tried anything in my whole life, okay? But when I was like 18-ish, I met this older guy who I was really trying to impress, and he had it, okay? He had the snow, And I was like, we were at this party, and everybody seemed to be doing everything. And I've always, in every single friend group of mine, I've always been known to be like the goody goody. I'm always a good person. I'm a good person. Yes, it's true. I'm like the saint. And so I got a big mouth, but I don't go more than that. But anywho, so he brings out the snow, and I was like, oh my Lord, what in the Gossip Girl is going on here? Like in my head, I'm like, girl, what? Can we just have another glass of wine, sir? But anyways, he fully like told me in front of everybody, like, I think it's very sexy if you would do this. It's not, and again, he was a little older. I was trying to impress him. So I go up there in front of everybody. He grabs that snow thing, and he says, okay, all you got to do is just breathe in. And I was like, okay, girl. So as I was trying, or thinking that I was breathing in, bitch, I breathed out. Okay, that shit, it was like, let's hear those boom, that ding-a-ling, ding, ding-a-ling-a-ling, do, let it snow. Like, it was just like, it was a winter wonderland, bitch. I was like, oh Lord. And then I did it again. And then he's like, just sit down. You know how much money you just wasted? It was literally giving, like, it was like a Mariah Carey concert in there, bitch. It was like, all I want for Christmas. I didn't know what to do. And, yeah, safe to say it never worked out. But, I look back and I'm like, God, you were stupid. But, we're younger, just wanted that dick. Oh, girl, I gotta go. I don't judge anybody who does things, because living in Hollywood, like, and going to these events and seeing like your favorite celebrities and influencers just do pounds of things and then act like they don't. It's become kind of normal here. And even some very exclusive clubs have like special corners that you can go into it. Yeah, girl. I mean, it is crazy here when it comes to snow. So I do think that if he would have done that, trust me, it would not be in his pants. You know what I mean? Like, it literally would not be in his pants. So that's why when people are like, oh, this is true, he's doing this and he's doing that, I'm more like, girl, what is from the nose to the pants? It makes no sense. And these celebrities who do it are so incredibly talented in hiding it. You would not even know. You wouldn't even bat an eye, honey. Listen, all these people who do these type of things are people who are going to take that secret to the grave, okay? You saw them because you went out of the way to see them, because these people can hide it. So trust me when I say, at an event like Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, it is not going to be that. I can bet you it's going to be like cigarette butts or, ashes of the cigarettes, or it could be powdered donuts or some type of food. It has to be something. I don't believe it's that, just because I believe that if it were that, he would have been so sneaky about it. It wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know. I think it's not impossible, because these Hollywood people are crazy, girl. But I do think that it's also very dangerous to like confirm it, because I've seen so many people like saying, oh, it's confirmed. Like, but how did it confirm? Like, did he do a drug test? Like, did he come out and say it? Like, until you kind of see things like on facts, don't believe it. Because I do think it, I say this, because I'm also thinking, what if he, as he's talked about substance issues in the past, he's worked hard to get over them, and it's not fair for people to be like, oh, he's doing it, and you know what I mean? So just because of that, I'm being a lot more understanding and sensitive, because I just think it's wrong to say, hey, this. Anywho, I love you guys so much for watching. I'm so grateful and thankful for you guys. Know how it is. If I see something that is unjust, I'm going to talk about it, because I think it's important for me to always also give you guys both sides and the benefit of the doubt to everybody, especially if they've worked really hard to overcome all of that. You know what I mean? So anywho, love you guys so much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. And this week is going to be blessed. Mwah. Bye.